What is up, guys? You got Not the Worst here, bringing you a very odd patch notes recap after an emergency maintenance that they did this morning, or rather Friday morning, depending on when you are watching this. So I'm just going to jump into a few points. I thought when they were doing the emergency maintenance at first that it was just for something they had to fix, which I think I know what it was, and we'll look at it in just a minute. But they actually implemented some full-on patch notes and an actual patch update, which was kind of weird. I hope it's not going to be a trending thing where they're like, oh, surprise, we're actually going to do maintenance, by the way, just because we didn't feel like doing it on Wednesday. Kind of weird that they did that. Or maybe they just brought stuff that they decided to change anyways, since they were going to have to take the servers down to fix other things. So whatever, we'll see. Just going to touch on some of the better stuff and try and make this a quick video instead of doing a full drill down patch notes, since didn't expect it and I'm trying to catch this in before work. Bartoli's adventure log has been added. Basically, it's a little quest thingy you can do that's going to give a stat bonus to your entire family, evidently, when you complete it. They plan on adding more chapters along to it. Right now it's 8 chapters. Completing each chapter will open up, chapter 1 will open up chapter 2, so on and so forth. You can complete it once you finish the Calpheon quests and reach level 51. So we'll have to check that out and see. They don't actually flesh out beyond that what it is, so we'll definitely look into that. Maybe do a guide if it's necessary. Moving on. This was a big one we saw happen on the Korean server, so we knew it was coming. I hadn't talked about it yet because I was kind of waiting to do a full video when it came out. But you can now trade fish without having to sell it for lowered price, even if the node of sale or node of origin are not connected. That's actually huge because you can literally just fish anywhere, trade anywhere, and you're going to get full price now without having to have the nodes connected. So in some instances, you might have had contribution points locked up in other areas that you wouldn't normally lock them up just for the sake of fishing. So this is actually a really big deal, especially for like getting on a boat and going out to hotspots and fishing. Like, this is super viable without wasting a lot of contribution into that. So big change there for life skilling in general. Shadow Arena changes. I'm not going to drill down all of them. The big some damage adjustments to try and even things out. They changed Dark Knight, what skills it's most likely to learn when you get that, and then the big one being Musa, which I will talk about since they were broken in half, and I'm not sure if this will change it. But Skill Chase will now be obtainable from an unknown skill book instead of Dragon Bite. Damage inflicted from the following skills has been decreased: Slice by 15%, Whirlwind Cut 20%, Steel Gale 20%, Rising Storm 15%, Blooming 15%, Carver 10%, Blind Slash 15%. New window rewards from Shadow Arena can be claims added. Added voice chat feature to Shadow Arena, improved color effect displayed when attacking. Item slot hotkey located on the bottom part of the Shadow Arena UI will now be displayed properly. You'll now be able to spectate your party member if the member moves far away. Fix the issue where you could not move in the direction you wanted to move as Black Spirit when you were first released in the air at the start of the match. Parties will be dissolved after Shadow Arena closes due to a technical issue. We'll try to resolve the issue as soon as possible to provide more stable environment for your gameplay. Interesting. Added a griffin that moves from Velia to Ilia Island. Okay. I'm not going to drill down all those. Just world changes, NPC changes, mounts, added description, strength training. Fixed the issue where you could deal additional damage with the Black Spirit's Rage skill by using Black Spirit's Rage or a lock skill for the following skills. I don't fully understand what was happening here, but apparently you could like lock and unlock and kind of abuse using Black Spirit's Rage. I have to imagine this was the reason for their emergency maintenance when they found this bug, because I can't see anything else in these patch notes that's kind of like, oh, we have to shut the servers down now. So it's likely that they probably brought it down for this. I could be wrong, but I'm just assuming this based on what I've read. So it's likely they brought it down for this and then decided, hey, let's just go ahead and push forward some of these changes we were going to make anyways. Of course, we have our standard graphic fixes across the board for a lot of classes there, which I think we're pretty used to. Forward guard effect will no longer apply during cooldown for Dark Flame on Sork. Issue fix. Perform forward basic attack after attacking while sprinting on Tamer. Fix. Super armor effect has been removed from Black Moonlight on Kuna. The stiffness effect will now apply instead. Same for Ninja. That's actually a big deal. Description. We got the stupid stamina changes on DK, which we weren't looking forward to. Not really happy about that in general, but we'll see how it plays out in grinding and PvP moving forward. But Spirit Punt, Twilight Dash, and Smoky Haze will now consume stamina, and Dusk's stamina decrease went from 250 to 150, but it now also consumes 150 when used during cooldown, which is not great. We got the DP changes for Striker and Mystic as far as magic classes. Decrease the DP magic against magic classes: Sorceress, Tamer, Dark Knight, Witch, and Wizard, unless the magical damage inflicted upon them has been increased by 6 to 8%. So kind of trying to balance out fighting against those classes, but I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference. We'll have to see. Some IDID changes, added description, increased Drake, removed description about processing. Wait, they even updated the Pearl Shop? No, this is from the other day Pearl Shop, but I guess we'll check it out. Monster changes, they did go ahead and bring in the Baziden upgrades, and also the history and Akhman, so they've added more mobs there. So it'll be pretty interesting to see. Maybe Bazziden's actually like a viable place to grind now if there's enough mobs, so we'll definitely check that out. Change some attack patterns. They added the Bloodwolf settlement can now also drop the Eye of the Ruins ring, so we should see more of those hitting the marketplace since you've got 2 spots to grind, although I really hate Bloodwolf settlement in general myself. It does give you a little better ceiling for what you can be getting. This was the Balanos, Serendia, and Calpheon drops. I think this was just done so that newer players with smaller inventories aren't getting like bombarded with a whole bunch of stuff, so they removed a lot of the stuff that drops from monsters when you're kind of leveling in there or going through the quest line, and try to just streamline it to basic things so that it's not going to fill up your inventory or put you overweight with a bunch of silver and that kind of thing. So hopefully that makes it a little easier for newer players and they're not overburdened by having to run back and forth to sell a bunch of stuff they pick up. Some quest adjustments here across the board. Again, not going to dive into every little thing, trying to keep it quick here. Content of hints that you can see when oh, they added this before actually. Oh, they added more of them. So hints for knowledge upgrades now. Looks like they added more than what they had before. A whole lot more. Interface changes. Black Spirit will now display a number of quests. Resolved issues no longer be able to instantly swap into Axe or Matchlock. And there was no issue with Striker and Mystical keep going back to dismounting horse. They're aware of it, so that will be addressed as well. Let's take a little look-see at Pearl Shop, which you've probably already seen since these are already out. You got these little dragon box diddly guys here. They can give you anywhere from a tier 1, which is the black dragon here, to up to tier 4. It's gold. He's gold if it's anything but tier 1, and you can pick alongside to get either a rare black magic crystal box, courser training materials, or enhancing materials as well. Along with that, 2,200 pearls. Not terrible, I guess. You're paying about normal price for a pet, and then another 1,100 pearls for whatever's in these boxes, each of those. Masquerade packs 1 and 2, you get a little pet, female and male classes there, outfit set, and a Nerfs palette. Also the little balloon comes with it. I guess there's that, whatever. Ribbon cap pet, just a standard pet, limited time that this is going to be available. So there's that if you want to combine some pets. Here's your furniture, and that is all. So boom, short, sweet, done. That's it. Emergency maintenance over, and hopefully get back on. Actually, at this time recording, only EU servers are live, not NA. So yeah, as far as channel things, we're going to be doing live stream Friday. It's going to be tonight instead of Saturday. There won't be a live stream on Saturday this week, and then again on Sunday as well. So if you do want to check that out and you haven't already, make sure you go to the Twitch little website down at the bottom there to hit follow so you get notifications when we do go live streaming. That will be approximately 12 hours from the time that this video goes up, give or take, and then again, no stream on Saturday and long stream on Sunday around 1 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure to check Google for what time that is for you. Be sure to like this video, go ahead and tell your friends that what was new in the patch notes if you didn't know already. Fishing change was really huge in my opinion, and a couple other fixes and things like that. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so that you get notifications of when the new videos go up live. And also, if you have questions, stuff like that, feel free to comment below and let me know. I try to answer most of them that aren't trolls from there. Or you can even hop into our Discord, which there's a link to that below as well in the little description section there if you want to jump in there. Some people ask questions throughout the day in there, and anytime I see it, I do try and hop in, and for the most part, just answer whatever I can. Anyways, that is going to be it for this video. Everybody, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. That Epicit Fate Pick at. Hey, yo, that. Thanks for the follow, homie. Much love, dude. Hope you enjoy the stream. We are getting into the nitty-gritty of the enhancing. Soft cop, and like, I know how easy it is to make silver even at 100 or 165 AP. I know how easy it is, but I didn't when I was in that stage. I didn't understand things as well as I do now. Whereas if I did it again, you know, then I'd have a lot better knowledge. It's like the first time you had sex, right? So once you've had sex thousands of times, it's like, yo, you know, if you were going back in time and had the knowledge you have now to have sex for the first time again, you would fucking crush it. Of course you would, because you have all of that knowledge now. But yeah, when I was in